These things happen. They really do. But you think that this was like paternity fraud. You think she just set out to defraud you.
I think...
Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to figure out why him. Because if you had a long-standing boyfriend that you were with a while, then you find out you're pregnant. You would seem to want to go to that guy to say, you're the father. So you really did think he was the father because you had been having sex with him.
I think, Your Honor, that she wanted me to think that I was the father, and she had doubts.
But Mr. Gomez, why? That's my point.
Well, if
when you're listening to the testimony, she had already ghosted you.
Well, she had.
So why all of a sudden find out I'm pregnant and I go, oh, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the father of my child? I want it to be Mr. Gomez. No, it doesn't make logical sense.
I think, Your Honor, like, you know,
were you like spending a lot of money on her?
She's not the first lady like this that I've dated in my life.
$2,000, Your Honor. It's more the effort that we put in to come here for this amount of money, seriously. And also, like, it's one-time situation.
I mean, let's not act like it ain't no big deal.
Well, that's what she's.
I mean, a man doesn't go and buy all these things unless he is thinking that he's about to have a child. And in that way, it is absolutely remarkable and admirable that he stepped up.
I agree.
No questions asked with a woman that he basically had a 2-week fling. What this court had to decide based upon the testimony and the evidence presented is, were you setting out to defraud him?
No, I was not.
And I don't think that has been proven today. It's about, did she set out to intentionally defraud you? And I am not seeing that to be true. What I'm seeing is you operating under a presumption, right? She did not force you to buy anything. You were doing that out of the goodness of your heart because you thought it was your child.
Well, she said, basically made assertions that were lies. And so whether...
But this is the point that I don't think has been proven. Now I'm looking at you right now because I'm ready for you to speak up. Because it sounds like to me you done got yourself a whole baby room and then now you with the real dad. And neither one of you all care that Mr. Gomez went through all of that and gave all of these things willingly?
We did care, and I appreciated for him being such a
and if this was in such a short amount of time, besides the room pay, why didn't we just pack all that stuff back? He could return it. Shoot, we still within the 30-day window. We can get our money back.
We're not within the 30-day window anymore.
No, you're not, because you done ran yourself up in here.
But I think you're talking about something like you're saying.
No, I'm
talking about morally. Like
that's what I'm talking about. I'm asking her.
Well,
why didn't you ever think of that? How do you arrive with this baby and you tell your ex-boyfriend, okay, but this other guy who thought he was the dad, he bought all this stuff for the baby. We get to keep it with the baby.
Your Honor, I don't know if you were a mother or not, but when you get a newborn baby, the least thing you're thinking is the paint on the walls from the guy you thought he was the dad.
No, the least thing I was thinking was, do I know who my child's father is? Because I knew. Truthfully, you bought it. You believed what she said. I don't think she was lying at the time. I think her window of conception was off, and that informed her that you weren't the father. And I'm using the evidence and the testimony to put together whether or not this was an intentional defrauding. And I do not think it was. But I do think that morally, you need to offer to pay him back some of the money that he spent. That's the right thing to do. I think you could give him at least 50% of that money back.
Yes,
$1,100. That's what you need to give back to him.
Yes, Your Honor.
So my judgments for the plaintiff were $1,100 based upon morality and so that a mother can right her wrong. Court is adjourned.